Hi kids, this is just a video update on what the ready-mades and I have been up to, and just the important news we've got. And I apologise for this video because I am awful at talking to cameras, and so I've got a prop, and that's not apple juice, but I'm just going with the theme of the thing. You'll find out later. And it's quite important because I've got a suit on, but apparently everyone thinks I live in a suit, which I do. I walk my dogs in them. I have a smoking jacket and a pipe. But the first thing I want to say is thank you for everybody who supported my first album, bought it, streamed it, and used it as a coaster. It had a lot of work put into it, and it's all the songs that I started writing right from the beginning, so it was important, and it's really nice that you all supported it so much. And also thank you to all of my ready-mades, past and present, and all of the other people involved, like the Mills Studios with Johnny, and Cyclone Audio, who did the mastering, and all of the radios that supported it. That was really nice of you. And I wouldn't have got here to where I am now without it, so thank you very much. The second big thing, because I put a post up about there's something important happened, and it was that I had applied for funding from the Art Council of England, and they gave me money to do my project from their National Lottery Project Grant, which is wonderful, and I'll put the logo up here. Because I need to do that. And anybody who wants help with the project or needs money, artists, musicians, poets, apply to them. You can always email me and ask me about it, and I'll send you the links, because it is really handy, because I get to do all the things for the second album that we're working on that I wanted to do, and make it bigger and better and awesome. So I really recommend it. Again, email me if you want any more information. And the third thing is about the second album, and I'm going to change into black and white for this, is that the second album is inspired by, if you haven't noticed, this guy on my tie, and this little, I'm not good with cameras, here's a little Maltese falcon, is Humphrey Bogart. So those who have no idea who he is, 40s, 50s actor who was one of the best actors who ever lived, and he was just a legend. Read stories about him. He was hilarious and incredibly kind and incredibly honest, and just a all-round awesome guy. And he just inspired me, and I ended up writing about 8 or 9 songs inspired by his films, and I kind of just fell into it, and I thought, oh, I'll just write them just to practice my songwriting, and they all came out really well. So my whole next album is called Bogart's Eyes, and I'm incredibly proud of the songs already. And the exciting thing is, it's being produced by my ready-made, Dawn Firth-Godbehere. I hope I said that right. I apologise, Dawn, if I said it wrong. She's doing it all. And Richie, my other ready-made, and her husband is doing the mixing and the engineering, and they're both awesome, and I'm very glad I met them. And we're kind of continuing on. They did some work on Night Circus, and that was such a good song, so we all decided that maybe we should work on the second album together. So that's very exciting. And the other big thing is, and all you Roxy Music Bryan Ferry fans will be very happy about this, and I'm extremely excited about this, is that a couple of songs are going to have Jorja Chalmers on it, the wonderful saxophone player who tours with Bryan Ferry and has her own wonderful music. And I do have an album somewhere on here. I should have got it out before I started talking. I met her after a gig, and she's very, very lovely, and she's one of the greatest saxophone players I've ever seen, and I've always wanted to work with her, so I drank one of these, and I sent her a message. So Jorja is working on my album as well, which is fantastic. So if anybody wants to keep updated about that album, subscribe to my email list. I'll put a link up here, and keep updated. And there are a couple of the songs are actually already on my Lockdown Live. I did them acoustically if you want to have a little taste of that. Don't worry if you don't have any idea who Humphrey Bogart is and you have no interest in like black and white films. The songs are obviously still enjoyable either way, but if you fall into liking those kind of things, then I'll feel like my job is done. So that is about it. I don't think I've missed anything else. I'm just going to have another drink of this. It took me about 20 minutes to actually start recording this. I apologise for it being so long and me rambling. But thanks very much. See you all around.